We are playing Madden 19 online. Crazy thing is, me and my brother just had a conversation about Ben Roethlisberger. We just had a conversation. Who's better between Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, or Eli Manning? And I said Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger number 1, Phillip Rivers number 2, and then Eli number 3. They said, and mind you, this is like today. Like, who's better, like, today? They said Phillip, Eli, and then Ben Roethlisberger. And I said, y'all gotta be tripping. Like, ain't no way I'm putting anybody in those, out of those three. I'm not putting, like, there's no way I'm not putting, there's no way I'm not putting Ben Roethlisberger above those two. They said because he has Julio Brown, well, I'm sorry. Because he has Antonio Brown, he's got a bailout. But I'm like, Eli has Odell Beckham. Phillip apparently has Keenan Allen. My brother's a Charger fan. So that's what that's about. Well, I don't know if this dude can hear me. I never played this online and broadcast at the same time. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
And my other brother's team, the Raiders. I'm a Cowboy fan. Don't ask me why. I live in California and I'm a Cowboy fan. I just fell in love with it, man. The Cowboys are one of those teams where it's either you love them or you hate them. There's no in between. He does have a headset, but I don't know if he can hear me.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. This will be taken about the 12.
Go, go, go!
But as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Right up the middle. He juked. I didn't juke. He like jumped over his lineman or some. Damn. Where Gruden at though? It's the only radio I acknowledge. John Gruden. No, Carr's alright. Marshawn's the shit. I can't lie. He's a national treasure.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm gone. Oh, I'm not gone.
He's brought down after a good game. That burst good for 20 and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
There we go. All right, I'm like, did he quit? What's going on?
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Whoop! Body here.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is something else. I was a Cowboy fan. Got him.
On second down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their
Fuck, did you drop that?
They're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. On 3rd and 1.
Oh, shit. Good read, bro. That was a good read. Bring your ass here, though. Damn. Wouldn't even been in that situation. My tight end would have caught the ball.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first
dead in the hands, bro. You
interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
wildin', bro. Dead in the hands and you dropping it. You can't be in the NFL dropping passes like those.
On the carry, here's Marshawn
Nothing.
Lynch. And they went the wrong way.
Ain't gonna be
there.
easy.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Interception.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Receivers. No back. Okay.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, right underneath.
A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Right underneath.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And out
Incomplete.
bounds right around the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain.
Ain't no way he caught
yardage.
that, man.
There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
I'm gonna challenge that shit. Fuck it. Let me guess. I can't challenge it. Okay. Challenge. Challenge whether he caught the damn ball or not. Video games, man.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Carr to throw on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this
Catch
case,
that, man.
just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up
Give
the
him
first
no
down,
points.
3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back on
So we're doing? You kicking onside kicks?
The interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To Elliott. Here's Prescott. They'll buy some time right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And this time he's got the hook.
And he fumbles the ball, bro.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing now is Carr. And he's going to have
somebody better get somebody shit.
Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Here's Carr. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. 2nd down, Prescott. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Swaim, 46 yards. And the Cowboys are
You needed that, Jeff Swaim. Drop pass,
nice
fumble.
that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Bailey.
You
and
needed that,
makes
bro.
it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On On second down, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Now they set up the screen.
Y'all better stop it.
Tackle Sean Lee. 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Fucking safe punt.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it.
Go for
back
shit.
Deep is Tavon Austin. Here's Austin.
I'm talking about Tavon. It's a beautiful run back.
1 minute 53 ticks left to go in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh, Lord.
He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He finds Hurns left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
He hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again. Prescott's 2nd and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's score that fast.
Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Carr now on first down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Raider first down, 17 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Interception. Come on, guys. INT. Jalen, I got you.
They go play action here on first down.
I'll take the sack.
And pulled down.
That's better than the fumble.
Demarcus Lawrence. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Carr throwing on second down.
Let's go.
There, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
First, third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag.
Put this shit away.
They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays.
How's the clock still running, yo? Like,
in the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
What the fuck? I'm trying to run the next play.
Didn't it, for them to get downfield that quickly? And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
46.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So out come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, damn.
This first half of action.
Should have spun. Fuck.
First half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is single.
Beat that onside kick bullshit and go for it on 4th down.
Go on offense. offense first to start quarter number 3. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
That shit had me
And frankly, I think
mad
it's
as
time
hell.
to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
Good tackle, Byron Jones.
Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw, it's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Supposed to be our breakout corner
12
this year.
yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Carr now hitting on 2/3 of his passes.
Nice interception in the preseason game.
First and 10.
Tipped it and then grabbed it. It was number 1 on SportsCenter, but it shouldn't have been. It was a dunk that was on there that was nasty.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it.
Hit that right back
at Mark. First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They go to Elliott again. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The linebacker that time, Emmanuel Lemur, in on the stop.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Damn.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that support?
Oh, pick those.
Turn things around.
We'll see what they do. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
7:34.
On first down, Carr. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it.
I make people quit, man. Second person I made quit in 2 days. But thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all. Until next time.
Definitely when you by yourself.